What's happening, y'all? It's your boy Andre Romance, and I'm back with another one. Today I want to ask you, do you ever get tired of playing the victim? We as individuals all have our excuses of why we're not living the life that we want to live, why we're not with the people that we care most about being with, why we're not making the amount of money that we want to make. We all have these excuses. Our biggest excuse is that we're a victim. We are being oppressed. Our greatness is being dulled down by society. We have this mentality that when things don't go our way, it's somebody else's fault. It's the person who was in charge of giving me the opportunity that wasn't willing to work with me. See, we have this whole thing going on in our minds that we're the victim all the time. Everything that doesn't go our way, we're the victim. We will point the finger at everybody around us before we look at ourselves and say, all of this is happening to me because of my lack of understanding, my lack of understanding, my ability to overstand. These things, all these little pieces are coming together in my life to form this mediocre idea of what life is for me right now. All of these small bad behaviors are building up and stacking up to this person that I look in the mirror at every day and see as a failure. It all starts in your mind. Everything you perceive around you is playing a part in your success. Our greater issue with us is our definition of what success is. So it's one thing to be the victim of society that's not allowing you to be successful. But you take it up a step further when you misunderstand what it means to be successful. The things that you chase after have to line up with what success really is. To you, is success money? Or is success being able to walk on your own two legs, or being able to breathe on your own? Is success noticing that you're eating unhealthy and changing your diet and being able to be consistent with eating a healthy meal? Your definition of success is the key to your future. Everything that you are going to accomplish over the next few years, over the rest of your life, it's all going to start with your definition of success. Your lack of understanding, your lack of understanding and overstanding is the hindrance of your success. Your lack of knowledge is what keeps you in bondage. It keeps you as a resident under the title victim. And we have to get out of this understanding that we're a victim. We have to get out of that. We have to understand that we're more than just physical beings. We're more than just a flesh, a shell, a vehicle. You have potential. And if you are not utilizing that potential, you are either living a mediocre life, or you're living a life of poverty, or you're feeling like you're a failure. Don't get stuck in that mind frame. It's temporary, the things that you go through in life. But the knowledge that you gain from it is permanent. The knowledge that you will gain plays a huge part in your success. You're going to carry this knowledge on to the next level. You're going to carry this knowledge on to your next life. So whatever you learn here today, whatever you learn here tomorrow, whatever you learned here yesterday, it matters. That's up to you what kind of knowledge you decide to gravitate towards and take in for yourself. It's up to you what you apply to your life. But don't remain the victim. Do not become and stay the victim. Because as I said before, the victim is only created by lack of understanding, and overstanding. The lack of knowledge, the lack of wisdom creates a victim. And when you understand, and overstand that you have a greater purpose and that you're in full control over everything that happens in your life, then you know the same applies for your children. You know not to put your kids in danger. You're cautious about how you maneuver your steps so that you spend the time with them that you need to be spending with them while they're young, so things don't happen to them. See, we get caught up in this life, and we get caught up in thinking like, why would God allow this to happen? Why would God allow that to happen? What we fail to realize is, where are we when things happen to our kids? Where are we? Don't play the victim. Please don't. Take responsibility. This life is about growing. It's about maturing to a level where you are able to think everything through. You're able to think through the process of everything you go through. You're able to counteract things that could happen to your family members, to your children, to yourself, based on knowledge, based on your understanding of how life works. So we got to get past being the victim by educating ourselves, by gaining the knowledge that we need to succeed. So by succeeding, I mean living our best life, our healthiest life.